and welcome back to the channel. Today's topic of conversation is going to be, did your offer get rejected? Today we're going to be really taking the standpoint of a buyer and not the listing or seller's perspective. Now there's a couple of interesting things here, and these are some of the items that your buyer's agents should be reminding you of, and that is eager, willing, and prepared to step forward. First thing is always get your financials immediately in order. Get qualified for what you can spend. That will flow into your budget. Make sure that budget includes monthly fees such as taxes and insurance and something extra for gutter cleaning, snow removal, lawn mowing, that sort of thing. Now, to begin with, once you have that in place and you have that sheet of paper, you're pre-qualified, you automatically move to the front of the list when it comes to people making offers. It's as simple as all that, because the seller doesn't want to wait for you to find out you can't afford the house anyway, and is not going to sign a conditional contract not knowing in advance what you have to offer. Again, also, what is the size of your down payment? Are you going to be a FHA at 3 to 5% to be paying PMI? Okay, chances are the buyer is always going to go with someone with a higher and better down payment as well as offer. But we'll get into that highest and best shortly. When there are better offers on the table, it's not unusual for a buyer to pull an offer and go with the best one. Time frame is another important distinction in whether or not you're going to win the deal. Because depending on whether the seller wants to move out sooner or later, or you want to move in sooner or later, you have to have that up front on the table. Get back to highest and best. Sometimes you'll have an FHA loan that's going to come in at under 10%, which is mortgage insurance. And the problem with mortgage insurance is until you get to that 20% equity, you're going to be paying it instead of prepaying to shorten the duration of your mortgage. That usually is a red flag to sellers. It's a red flag so much as that someone with a higher down payment who doesn't have to pay PMI is going to be more prepared. So even if their ultimate offer, it may be lower than yours, even if it's only a percentage or $5,000–6,000, but their down payment is higher, it's going to make the appraisal process that much easier for your bank to approve. Secondly, if the time frame works better for the buyer for the seller and the buyer, again, that's a better offer. Not necessarily higher, but that's what they mean by best and highest. I've sold a lot of listings, and many of them really evaluated, and we sat down and discussed this. Do you want to take the highest offer, or do you want to take the one with the most substantial down payment that'll get approved a lot quicker, that's more flexible to your time frame, or do you want to hang on a thread and worry about whether or not the higher offer with the lower down payment that has more contingencies could fall apart? Have any questions? Please comment, share, like, or subscribe. I look forward to seeing from you soon. And good house hunting.